Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind Mondays. With me, Arin, and Rayloff Iceblade, the Northern Crusader. I hope you're doing well. When last we left off, we began our grand new adventure here in Morrowind. We got off the boat at Satanine, and we immediately got embroiled in some local politics.
Yes?
We helped avenge the murder of a tax collector, and we also went into a cave full of smugglers and freed some slaves. It was pretty darn cool. And now we are making our way over to Balmora, where we shall meet with Caius Cosades, who I'm sure will not be mad at us for opening up that sealed document at all. Alright, let's get to it. So yes, we are right back where we left off. We are going to continue our journey over to Balmora. Now, as far as how we're going to get there, I am tempted to continue just walking, but I did have a thought. Well, okay, I was thinking of maybe getting a Scroll of Almseve intervention, but which would teleport us over to the nearest Tribunal Temple. But I have a feeling that the nearest Tribunal Temple is actually over here in Vivek, rather than over at Balmora. So that would probably not have the effect that I would intend. So we'll just have to continue going on foot, what I had originally planned to do anyway. So yeah, that's where we're picking up. We're continuing with our long trek over to Balmora. Now, as we're making our trek over to Balmora, I have been thinking a little bit about Tamriel Rebuilt and all that stuff. I know there's some really good quests over there, and I know that even the low-level stuff apparently is pretty darn good for like guilds and whatnot. So I'm wondering how much time we exactly want to spend here in Vardenfell. I do need to find a good kind of like jumping off point to where we can actually go ahead and head over to the mainland, and I'm not sure what that jumping off point is going to be. So I don't know, just something I'm kind of thinking about right now. Probably shouldn't be running so much. Who knows what's out here? Like a scrib! A dangerous little scrib! Who we shall slay for the... No, we're not going. Death or Sovngarde! I'm sorry, you're never going to hear the end of this. I'm going to be making Skyrim references in a Morrowind Nord voice. That's just what you're gonna have to put up with for a while until I find some new material, which I may never find any new material. I may just keep doing this shit. So, anyway, since we are on the road, we might as well armor up a bit, right? I think that makes sense. Put that on. We might skip out on the rest of the armor, just for the time being. As far as guilds I want to join, I was thinking about maybe doing House Lalu with this guy. But I know that with House Lalu, you get us pretty dishonest shit. And I don't think Rayloff is about that life. Oh, you know what? Let's kill that Pommel Forager with an axe. I don't think Rayloff's about that life.
Arg!
Arg! But then again, they also do serve Imperial interests. So, you know, there's that too. So, tough decisions need to be made here. We'll probably do at least a little bit of the Fighters Guild, but what I think would actually be a pretty darn good fit for him with joining up with the Imperial Legion. I think that might be a good fit. Maybe he's a little disillusioned with the Fighters Guild after they didn't really help him out when it came down to it, right? You know, they didn't back him up when he got up to a pretty high rank. He wasn't head of the guild in Bruma, but he was pretty high up there, you know. So I think he's a little disappointed that they didn't come to his aid when the cards were on the table, so to speak. So as far as like Fighters Guild, we'll probably do a little bit of that, but not too much. Mages Guild will join for the services so that we have access to like buying spells and training and all that stuff. But like, he's not, you know, he's not a mage per se. He uses magic, but he's not really a mage. So That's kind of right out. But I think the Legion would be right up his alley. I'm going to have to do a lot of thinking before I decide to go to join House Lalu. Redoran would be an obvious fit for Ralof, but House Redoran very much favors local Dunmer interests. And, I think, Ralof's a bit of an emperor's man, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Not sure. Telvanni's right out. Telvanni is right out. That's just, nah, not happening. Not at all. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. That's kind of where my head's at. These are the questions I'm pondering. If you have any opinions on that, feel free to drop them into the comments. I would love to hear opinions, honestly, as I'm kind of thinking through all this stuff. But, yeah, we're definitely going to want to join up with the Fighters Guild for a little bit. For old time's sake. Just to kind of get our feet wet again. You know? We're getting pretty close. We'll go ahead and have a look at this sign. For, Ralof's own sake. Being a foreigner, not really knowing these lands yet. Alright, Ghost Gate and Balmora. Balmora is over there. We are indeed on the right track. Shall we kill the script for the glory of Ysgramor? I think we shall kill the script for the glory of Ysgramor. Hello! Oh yeah, I turned off best attack. I shouldn't do that. That was a fake. There we go. I want him to, like, yeah, this is what I want to see. I want to see him charging forward with that. You could also do that if you're just standing still, I guess, and then you charge forward. That's also an option, I suppose. I didn't think of it at the time, though. Hey. Yeah, the other good thing about joining the Legion is they give you free armor. You know, they give you some pretty decent armor to get you started, which is nice. That's definitely a big draw. We shall kill this Kwama in the name of Ysgramor. Oh! They're growing weak. There we go. I gotta pull out more Morrowind voice lines. You like to dance close to the fire, don't ya? I have no idea what that fucking means. I feel like it's supposed to mean you like to live dangerously, but, you know. No, I don't know. And it's really funny because this is like the only game where the Nords say it. They don't say it in fucking Oblivion. They don't say it in Skyrim. Morrowind is the only game where the Nords say it. Here we go, an Imperial Fort. We didn't really inquire over the fort at Pelagiad, but maybe we'll inquire at this fort about joining up with the Legion. That's not a bad idea. Moonmoth Legion Fort. You know, maybe while we're here we can get some Scrolls of Divine Intervention. How much gold do we have? 459? Yeah, Scrolls of Divine Intervention would be a good idea. Guard Captain. I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. Imperial Legion. We have garrisons at Fort Pelagiad and Pelagiad. Hawkmoth Legion, Hawkmoth Fort in Ibenhart, Fort Moonmoth in Balmora, Fort Buckmoth in Albrun, and Fort Darius in Nessus. Were you looking to join the Imperial Legion? Yes, I was. All the garrisons are presently at full strength, except, perhaps, the Death's Head Legion at Fort Darius, the west gash near the village of Nessus. If you're interested, you'll have to talk to General Darius there. I think we will do just that.
Let's hear it.
Maybe we'll skip the Fighters Guild and just take the Silt Strider over to Nessus very soon. I think that's not a bad idea.
What was that?
Wonderful. Alright, let's see where we can find some Scrolls of Divine Intervention. What would that be?
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
No Scrolls of Divine Intervention here. Sorry for bothering you, oral thing.
What's your story?
What's your story? Join the Imperial Legion? Yeah, same thing. Any rumors? At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. And I learned that the Dunmer have been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years, an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him their incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry about so much about it? I have no idea what you're talking about. Little advice? The Master-at-Arms at Fort Pelagiad, Anguril is a good source if you are curious about the Master-at-Arms trade in Morrowind. He's a little long-winded, but he knows his stuff. He's always willing. Wonderful. What is your trade? I am a Master-at-Arms. Oh, Fort Pelagiad. Okay, I was like, are you just talking about yourself? I am a Master-at-Arms. I am a master of all the basic hand weapon types. Long blades, short blades, axes, blunt weapons, and spears. I am willing to train with weapons, for fee. Are you a member? No? Then my services are not for you. Sad times. Alright. Do any of these people look like priests? I don't know, this guy looks like he has spells. Maybe he has a scroll of divine intervention or something? Let's see here. 6th barrier, 5th barrier, restoration, purity, scroll of healing. Divine intervention, how much? Oh, it's not that bad, actually. We'll get 2 for now. Cost down just a bit. Nice. Alright, cool. So now whenever we need to make a quick escape, or if we've been on a particularly long journey and need to get back to, you know, civilization right quick, we have a way to do that. Fantastic. Alright, so let's continue on our way to Balmora. Time is it in the game world anyway? 5 p.m.? Oh boy. Alright, yeah, it's getting late. We better hurry. Well, I don't think there are going to be any more dangers along the way, so let's go ahead and take our armor off. There we go. Our sword instead. There we go. Look at that. I like this blue shirt quite a bit. Speed? No. Nerfing. That's okay. But yeah, we'll join with the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild simply for the purposes of having access to training and resources and all that stuff. And the occasional spell making or spell buying or what have you. So, yeah. We'll do that. For sure. But I think our main focus for a bit is going to be the Imperial League. That is blinding almost. That is almost blinding. Well, there's Balmora, off in the distance, so to speak. There's the water. Oh, the textures were getting a little weird there. The water reflections do look nice, I will not lie. Well, I mean, much as there are reflections. Silt Striders! You may be familiar, if you've only ever played Skyrim, you may be familiar with these from the Dragonborn DLC. But here in Morrowind, they are a major source of transportation. Look a bit like fleas. Kind of freaky. But they sound real cool. I love them. Alright, so we made it to Balmora. Now, I, as a player, know where Caius is, but we're going to pretend like I don't. That way I can kind of show off the whole process. Finding him. Also, Rayloff doesn't know, so, you know, why would he just go straight to him, right? Alright, let's see here. You'll be your spear and patron. His residence is not known, but ask at the corner club called Southwall. People there will know where to find Caius. Alright. We'll go to the Southwall Corner Club, but first we need to find out where the fuck that is. So, Southwall. Let's ask this Argonian over here where the Southwall Corner Club might be. Excuse me.
Greetings, citizen. I'm Hull. Welcome to Balmora. We're a House Lalu town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see here. Southwall?
Southwall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River, on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bacola Colosius.
Bacola?
He is the owner and proprietor of South Wall.
Okay, yeah. Alright, fine. Alright. East of the Odai River. So, this away.
Speak quickly.
Oh, that was a woman. Whoops. Well, you know. Ooh. Doink. Doink. That's the wild thing about the containers here in Balmora. They just let you take shit. Let you take it. Crazy. Why? Why am I allowed to just take this stuff? I mean, you know, works for me, but why? I don't get it. All right. So let's see here. South wall, south wall. See it. South wall corner club. Corner clubs are basically like Morrowind equivalent of bars. It's pretty interesting.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Yes, ma'am. Satild. Hello, Rayloff Iceblade. I'm Satild, and this is Balmora. I don't believe we've met. Is there something I can do for you? I don't know why that's my Nord Lady voice. It is. There you go. Where's Bacola? Bacola Closius? He's the owner. He must be around here somewhere. Alright, well, thanks for that, I guess. What's your trade anyway? Your background. I'm a pawnbroker. I buy your goods, giving you cash on the counter, and if, at a later date, you wish to recover your goods, you need only pay me what they are worth, with a small profit, of course, for my time and trouble. I also sell things, sometimes used in war and sometimes almost new, and all for a fraction of what they'd cost if purchased elsewhere. Right? Background? I'm Satild. I do a little of this, a little of that. That's Morrowind speak for she's in the Thieves Guild. Little advice? If you're heading into the backcountry, always carry a couple of Restore Health, Restore Fatigue, Cure Disease, and Cure Blight potions with you. Alright, thanks, Satild. Let's see. Bacola Closius. Good day. I'm Bacola Closius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. I am looking for someone in particular. It's got quite a few. None of the Hlaalu counselors live in Balmora. Heleno Dorvain at the council hall is the ranking Hlaalu local. At the Fighters Guild, Adis Fireeye is the steward. Thossi Rilvain is the Morag Tong steward. Feldrello Sadri is the steward for the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Sugarlips Abasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Am I missing? Oh, Mages Guild. Rhinus First is their steward. Okay. Well, I'm not looking for any of those people, but thank you. Where is Caius Cosades? Old Caius rents a little bed and basket up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street. Thank you.
Go ahead, stranger.
Those are some Morrowind-ass directions. Really make you appreciate map markers, to be honest. To be quite frank. Give me just 1 second, friends. I will be back soon. Alright, I am back. And how we're gonna have to take another break in the next 15 minutes. Good news, the fracture in my thumb is healed. Bad news, my thumb is still very stiff from having been in a splint for a long time. So, gonna have to do a lot of thumb exercises to get its range of motion back. And let me tell you, they suck. They really suck. Alright. This is the Spy Master, huh? Right, doesn't really look like much. Caius Cosades. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. But what do you mean you were told to Report to Caius Cosades. What are you talking about? So, say your name is Rayloff Ice, and you've been told to report to me, deliver a package. Perhaps you let me look at it? Yes. Yes. Very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Rayloff Iceblade? Oh, thank God he doesn't care about the broken seal. Oh, yes, I am ready. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Rayloff Iceblade. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now. Or, if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades Trainers. These Blades agents offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyre Malin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Serene Leorian. In Aldrun, see Gildan. Stjorvar Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Aldrun, and Alone the Scout can be found at Ariel's trade house in Sedanin. I also know of a few Blades trainers on the mainland if you ever find yourself. Idra Uvelin lives in Firewatch. You can find Aquilianus at the Ebon Tower in Old Emenhart, and Dower has a house in Balfoyen. There may be other agents working on the mainland, but these are all you need to know about right now. Interesting. Rithleen? Warrior Rithleen lives 2 houses south. There's Tyre Malin. Healer Tyre Malin lives 2 houses south, downstairs. Nine Toes. To get to Hunter Nine Toes, leave my door facing south. Go right, go down the steps, then turn left and head south looking for his door on your left. Jesus Christ. We'll definitely visit Rithleen, maybe Tyre Malin. Not sure. But for now, orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. Excuse me. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and expertise. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work, or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back. I'll have orders for you. Sounds good. Imperial Legion? The Imperial Legion has several fort garrisons here on Bardenfen. The lower ranks handle law enforcement, escorts, rescues, dangerous predators, diseased and blighted beasts, and so forth. Only one fort accepts recruits, Fort Darius in Nesis. Nesis is a frontier outpost, isolated, a little rough, but good experience. If you're interested, see General Darius in Nesis. Oh. If you're looking for a safer posting, seek out Old Ebonheart on the mainland. Ooh. In Old Ebonheart and Firewatch, the other major colonist city on the mainland, the Legion acts as a local guard force, settling disputes, guard duty, and so forth. As I said, a safer posting. Old Ebonheart's a boat ride south of Vivek. Oh boy, we've got some decisions to make. That's our inn for Tamriel Rebuilt. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, shit. Alright, I need another episode to think about this. But for now, we're going to go ahead and visit the trainers. What's this about freelance work? Well, we're going to visit the Fighters Guild. The Fighters Guild is a professional organization chartered by the Emperor to regulate the hiring and training of mercenaries. Training, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. You'll have to start your service with Ada's Fireeye, the Balmora guild steward. She's new, and I don't know her well. Mercius, Aldrun guild steward, I know and trust, but he only handles higher ranking assignments. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. For now. I may need another episode to think about this. I'm thinking that we start by doing a couple of Fighters Guild quests, just to kind of get a couple of Fighters Guild jobs, just to get our feet wet. And then we go to the mainland. We go to Tamriel Rebuilt to join the Legion over. That's what I'm thinking for now. I really want to do their low level. I really want to do their quests. I don't know. Just thinking about this stuff right now. Let's see here. Welcome, novice Ralof Iceblade. Rithleen is my name. Warrior is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice, or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. I don't know why that's... Oh. Okay. I just channel Oblivion Redguard Woman, which to me always sounds just slightly sultry. I don't know why. Morrowind lore. Though some Dunmer are Imperial cult initiates, most of them are also members of the Tribunal Temple. Religious fervor is exceptional in the Empire compared with Morrowind's more passionate temple worshippers, and Dunmer who adopt the Imperial cult often share their moderation and religious tolerance with Imperial culture. Alright, training? Okay, he said it was cheap, he lied! Nah, never mind, I'm good. I don't have a ton of gold to my name. Liar, that's not cheap. Alright, well let's see about joining the Fighters Guild, see what kind of basic jobs they have. You know what, we'll probably also join the Mages Guild while we're here. That's what I'm thinking. Forgive the sideways walk and drinking water at the same time. Alright, let's just go ahead and jog over.
I will listen.
Yeah, getting a Tamriel Rebuilt would be nice. Because I've done the low-level, like, Imperial Legion quests here, and those are fine. Those are pretty fun, but, I really want to do Tamriel Rebuilt shit. Alright.
So what do you want?
Nothing. Talk to this lady. Hello, Edis. Well, speak up, Nord. What do you want? Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? You look like you could take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Ready to sign up now? Ralof's familiar with it. Yeah, sign me up. You are now Ralof Iceblade, the Associate, in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. Seek me out if you feel you are ready for advancement. Orders? I have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Drerain Thalos' house. It's here in Balmora, along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment from Drerain Thalos. Report back to me once you've taken care of it. Alright.
Hail!
Hail! See? I'm not imagining it. That's what they sound like. Alright, let's take the cheap restore health. Hammer restore health. That. Do we need to repair anything right now? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's take one for now. There we go. And then as we need them, we'll come back. Alright. Speaking of which, let's do some potion making. Let's see. While I'm thinking about it, right? Let's do crab meat and none other than... Oh? Go ahead and do this. Boo. This. Yay. This. Boo. Do I have any other restore fatigue? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Yay. Alright. That'll do for now. Alright. Let's join the Guild of Mages just for kicks. Hey. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? What is that? Perform any duties assigned to you by the Masters of the Guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Yeah, sure, why not? You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform. And once you are ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. Thank you. I'm not quite going to do that yet. I'm going to take your stuff, though, if that's okay with you. There we go. Roll of Divine Intervention. That's useful. So is this. Tempted to take them to... That's okay. We won't do that right now. Alright. There's free shit in here! Alright. Let's go ahead and find, Draylus. Which, I think her house is just across the way here. Hey. What do you... Alright, he doesn't want to talk to us.
Speak, traveler.
Fair enough!
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Did she tell us where the house is? Oh, yeah, her east is on the east side of the river near the river. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, well, I should probably put on my armor, right? There we go. Now we're looking nice and tough. We're ready to kill some cave rats for the glory of Ysgramor. Okay. Hello, Doraine Thalis. Are you the one they sent to take care of the cave rats? These rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Rayloff Iceblade? Anyway, I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the other two are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I hope they haven't gone into my good pillows. Alright, cool.
Speak, traveler.
We'll I'll kill it. See, that was easy. Rat meat. Well, really does like her pillows. How many pillows does one person need? Oh my god. Ooh, it's getting dark. We might want to rest soon. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, just on touch, huh? That's okay. There we go, that was easy enough. We did it! Fantastic. We won't steal her shit. We're on a job for the Thieves Guild, and also we are an honorable warrior. We do not steal.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I killed the cave rats. There it is, cave rat. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septums. It's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. Thank you. By the way, what's your background? There's a commoner. Okay. Any rumors? The Legion champion, Larius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He hasn't had much luck going through the official channels. The syndicates have got their people covered coming and going. He'll never get anywhere working through. Going to have to find someone who can get him around the system, or through the system, like straight and hard through the system. Alright, I do have to take a break here so I can do my annoying thumb exercises, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back from doing my thumb exercises. God, they suck so much.
I'm waiting.
I gotta tell ya, breaking your thumb will really do wonders for your appreciation for having opposable digits. I forget, what was my self-heal? 2, right, okay. Ow. There we go. Perfect. Alright. let's go ahead and turn in the Fighters Guild quest.
Care to tell me what this is about?
No.
Hail!
Hail! Hail! Something like that. You here for orders or advancement, associate? Or was there something else you wanted? Orders? I have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. Yeah, I did it. So you killed the rats, Rayloff Iceblade? Not bad. For you. Are you ready for more orders? Maybe. Can I advance in rank a bit? The Fighters Guild recognizes you, Rayloff Iceblade. You are now Rayloff Iceblade, the apprentice. Orders? The local egg mine has problems with egg poachers, and you're going to solve those problems. Egg poachers? Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambaro, the owner of Shulk Egg Mine, wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Sevilo Ulthan, and Danila Velas are former egg miners and longtime local troublemaker. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. Alright, where is this egg mine? The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Odai River. The old suspension bridge across the Odai is just southeast of the mine entrance. Follow the river south of Balmora until you see the bridge overhead. You're not afraid of a little swim, are you? I guess not. Don't cough in my face, that's rude. Do they not teach you manners here in Morrowind? Alright. Have a nap over here. Ugh. And we're gonna actually stop off at the Mages Guild after we have a nice rest. And see if we can get, like, maybe we can make a basic AoE spell. Because if we're dealing with 2 people, we should have something that can hit a wider area of effect. So, let's see about doing that. Maybe they have a spell we can purchase, or maybe we can make one. Alright, let's see here. Hello there.
You have something to say to me?
What have you got? Nothing AoE. Well, let's see if we can make something. Let's do it on target. What's our... to kind of get an idea of what we're able to cast right now. 15 to 30? Okay. Do 15 to 30 is... Ooh, don't have a very good chance to cast it, huh? Not a very damaging spell. Let's see. Let's do, let's say Ice Storm 1. There we go. Ice Storm 1. Cool. Doesn't do a shit ton of damage, but it'll be useful for kind of wearing down multiple enemies. Be nice. Alright. I'm thinking... let's maybe see about getting a better weapon. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? A little bit better than this little iron sword. Laser hole. Ooh.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
You've got a proper Nord weapon, I see. I turned into a Skyrim Nord for a second there. Alright. I'll take a classic Nordic broadsword, my brother. And I'll sell you this. that'll do it for now. Yeah, let's do that. Thank ya. Now we've got a proper Nord weapon. Would you look at that? It does actually look like a proper Nord weapon into it. There we go. Maybe we'll see about a new piece of armor. Maybe. We'll see how much it costs. Got an armor shop right here.
What's that?
Nothing. Hello, Meldor. How
I
are
really
you?
don't have time for this, so make it quick.
What have you got? Nothing but medium armor, huh? It's in that strange... Not Dwemer. Dunmer style. Have a proper steel? Well, thank you anyway. Alright. Let me repair up. Okay. We're almost ready. I swear, we are almost ready. Let's take one of those extra little repair hammers now while we're thinking about it. There we go. Alright, now we'll make our way over. I mean it this time. Okay, one more thing. Let's see here. Thunder Fist. They're kind of like our racial abilities. Well, I don't know. I don't think I see the for it. Oh, look at that. Our chance to cast is going up. So now it's at what? 79? 83? Oh, we probably could have made a better one, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Well, that's okay. It doesn't have to be super impressive right now. Early days, we're just starting out. It's gonna help us get the job done. Literally, in this case, the Fighter's Guild job. It's gonna help us get it done. Alright. So we have to follow the river. Yeah, I'm really torn about what to do with the Legion. On the one hand, it feels kind of weird to leave the island, to leave Vardenfell this early, to go and do stuff on the mainland. But on the other hand, I really want to see it. You know, on the other hand, I went through all this trouble of downloading, and I kind of want to get into it as soon as possible. I really, really don't know what I want to do here. I'm having a hard time making up my mind. Alright, what's this do? Willow flower. Pretty valuable. As far as like ingredients, as far as like a plant ingredient goes. Like, just as far as, like, you know, its monetary value. Should we go desecrate a tomb? Let's go desecrate a tomb. Not that Rayloff knows what this is, that's what this is, but, curiosity and all that, you know? Good scrib. Bum, bum. 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 Doo doo. Doo doo doo. Okay, sorry. My voice totally fucking cracked there. Oh god. Alright. This door is trapped. Do we have a probe? Alright, let's watch me fail miserably at this. Hey, I got it. There we go. What am I dealing with in here? I think it's just a skeleton. We can handle a skeleton. Oh. I hear a ghost somewhere. Possibly. Whispers. Do I have Undo Seas Unhinging? I do not have that as a... what you call it? Hey, we did it. Wow. Totally not worth it at all. Alright. Sounds like a ghost. Oh yeah, it's a ghost. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's resisting my magic. This isn't good. No. Thunder Fist. Shit, what the hell? Damn, okay. Only fireworks on the ghosts. Good to know. Shrine of Saint Bela. Eh. Tarsus chest key. Is that the key for over there? Or is this the little one? This is the ability. Key, lesser domination. Maybe that's useful. Oh, that might come in handy for when we're fighting the fuckers. Maybe. Maybe. I want to use Hearth Heal. No, we might just rest for an hour. See how much health that gives us back. Okay, let's save this. Oh, I resisted the magic. Nice. Oh my god, and it's worthless! Alright, let's rest an hour, get some health back. One more hour. Good enough. Well, at least we got a good scroll and a valuable potion. So, wasn't a complete waste of time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a little while to think about what I want to do. If I want to go to the mainland to join the Legion. If I wanna do it here, then go to the mainland later on. Something I'm gonna have to think about for a bit. But for now, focus on the current problem, which is dealing with some egg poachers. Alright.
I can't imagine eating one of those things.
Neither can I.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm getting some fresh air. Alright, where are these egg poachers? We haven't seen Sevilla Othen or Danila Velas, but eggs keep disappearing, and they know the place. Easier for them to get in and out, stay out of sight.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Okay. So what's the deal with this egg mine? What's your trade? I'm a miner. Usually here on Vardenfell, being a miner means you're an egg miner. Scrib jerky and scrib jelly, Quama eggs and Quama cuddle are the basis of our Vardenfell economy. Yes, there are more valuable resources to take from them. Raw ebony, raw glass, drag wax, daedra skin, daedra heart, diamond, ash salts, and so forth. And that's good work too. But it's the egg miners that feed Morrowind, bring cash from all over the Empire. Alright, cool. Thanks. Excuse you. Alright, get in there. Make some trouble. Or I guess all resolve some trouble. Dark in here. Yeah, the egg mines are fucking weird. It's like fucking alien egg sack shit, man. Oh my god. I'd pick them up, but we're kind of getting close to being encumbered, so kind of avoid that for now. And the Kwama workers are even weirder. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Kwama workers! No! Please let me pass! Well... That's... Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't get past them. It is what it is. Alright. So, Claw Forge are coming after me? No. Alright. Okay, let's see. Maybe these folks know more. Hello there. You're in an egg mine, Outlander, so be careful. Foragers and warriors don't attack miners, since they're used to our smell, but they attack intruders, and you smell like an intruder. Foragers. The Kwama Forager scouts the surface of the land and natural underground passages, searching for suitable locations for new colonies and hunting for prey. Foragers are aggressive, but not very dangerous. Where are these egg poachers that I've heard so much about? Several Othen and Dainila Valus used to work here. Not good people. Could be hiding anywhere in the mine.
What's this then?
What's this then? Something like that. Hopefully that Kwama worker over there doesn't fucking attack me. Hopefully it doesn't smell the blood of its brethren upon me.
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
Say something or move on. It's so funny that like the Nordic women sound so fucking different from the Nordic men. I'm just gonna say it. Nordic women sound like Karens in fucking Morrowind. They sound like Karens. And then the Nordic men just sound like, I don't know what they sound like. Just you're kind of like generic fantasy strongman. I don't know how else to describe it. So it's pretty fucking wild. Oh my god. You wouldn't even know that they're supposed to be based off Nordic folk, except for, you know, their appearances. Alright. Well, spoilers, but this is where we're gonna find them. Just through this door. So I'm gonna quick save. Put my shield back on. Be ready with Ice Storm rank 1. Let's take a cheap healing potion. Ooh, we could have Flynn. Increase our strength. Really beat the shit out of them. Yeah, let's get drunk before fighting. It's the Nordic way. Yeah, that definitely helped a lot, but let's take a cheap healing potion.
Now you die!
There we go. Nice. Yeah, that AoE helped a bit. That was good. It brought them down a lot faster than having to deal with them, like, you know, in a straight-up regular-ass fight. Also glad that we had some booze ahead of time. I'm sure that helped too. Alright. Fantastic. Lots of Kwama eggs. We probably shouldn't take them as a matter of honor. Yeah. Well, quick and easy. Am I gonna take a scroll to get out of here? I don't know. You know what? We'll use an LCV intervention scroll just to save you guys the trouble of having to watch me walk back. There we go. Pretty handy, right? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to, what's her face? Adis. Turn in this quest, get our reward. And then maybe we'll do some training. Fuck it, we'll do a little bit of training, I think. Probably not going to pay us very much, though. We were succeeding those casts pretty consistently, I think. I don't think we had any failed casts, which is really good. I thought we would have at least failed one of the casting. That was a relief.
Today's your lucky day. So let's hear it.
Today's your lucky day. So let's hear it. Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to get it right for you guys. Egg poachers. You got them both then. Good. Here's your payment. 100 septims. We've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Tell me when you're ready for more orders. Ooh, quality restore fatigue. Advancement. The Fighters Guild recognizes you, Rayloff Iceblade. You are now Rayloff Iceblade, the Journeyman. Okay, let's see about doing some training. What's this guy train us in?
What makes this smell?
What makes this smell? Alright, well hang on. Before we make any of those decisions, let's see here. What have we been leveling up, primarily? A lot of strength, a lot of speed. Speed is... Where's the speed coming from? Or athletics, huh? That makes sense. Let's maybe level up, do something that'll level up our strength a little bit more. So let's see about... We could do heavy armor. Would not be a bad idea. The armor is at 40. Yeah, let's get a couple levels in heavy armor. Nord? Sorry, I know. I keep bugging you. Yeah, let's get a level. Heavy armor. Julio. Am I allowed to take shit from here? No, it's locked. Is that locked? Am I allowed to take shit from here? Seem to care that I'm looking through it. Yeah, they don't care. Cool. They don't give a shit. Thanks, guys. Wow, Fighters Guild rocks, huh?
Yes, what is it?
Alright.
What was I thinking?
Well, I think that is going to do it for the day. Yeah, this is a pretty good start. We went ahead and took care of some jobs for the Fighters Guild. Got a new spell.
What do you
that
want?
is... Sorry if you could hear that outside. You could hear that in the recording. There's a little girl just screaming outside my apartment door. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah, we made some pretty good progress today. We went ahead and did a couple jobs for the Fighters Guild. Got a little bit of training. Got a little more experience under our belts. Got a new spell. So we're slowly coming along. Between now and the next episode, I might do a little bit of alchemy, and I'm also going to do a lot of thinking about exactly how we're going to handle this whole, what we're going to do with Tamriel Rebuilt, how soon I want to get there, and whether I want to do some Legion stuff here first. I don't know. A lot of things for me to think about. So, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm messing up my outro so badly. Alright, let's try that again. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.